Tony Bennett, the last of the great crooners, is hanging up his hat and is not going to be touring anymore. The legendary singer Tony Bennett has earned 20 Grammys over his career, in addition to numerous other awards, honors, and accolades. He's become the last of America's great crooners, but even though he has been going strong into his 90s despite a public battle with Alzheimer's, the much-loved entertainer will perform no more. Speaking to Variety, Bennett's son, manager, Danny, said it's not the singing aspect, but rather the traveling. Look, he gets tired. The decision is being made that doing concerts now is just too much for him. We don't want him to fall on stage, for instance, something as simple as that. We're not worried about him being able to sing. We're worried about the physical standpoint, about human nature. And indeed, it seems no one has ever been worried about Bennett's ability to sing, as he's never disappointed throughout his long career. Tony Bennett was born Anthony Dominic Benedetto on August 3, 1926, in Astoria, New York City. That's where I'm from. Well, Queens, anyway. His parents were John Benedetto, who had immigrated to the U.S. from southern Italy, and Anna Sirachi. Growing up in the Great Depression, Bennett turned his ear to music. Early influences included Al Jolson, Judy Garland, and Louis Armstrong. He studied painting and music at New York School of Industrial Art. He later saw action as an infantry light rifleman in the last stages of World War II. Bennett began recording in 1949, and his first big hit was in 1951, entitled Because of You. Other notable songs from the 50s include Rags to Riches and Stranger in Paradise. By now an established star, Bennett won his first Grammy Award in 1962 for I Left My Heart in San Francisco, a track which has since become his signature song. The album of the same name title won Record of the Year. The latter half of the 60s saw Bennett's commercial fortunes decline. By the decade's end, he had no recording contract and his personal life was in disarray. The 1970s were equally as demoralizing for Bennett. By the late 1980s, Bennett was back in business. Appearances on TV shows geared towards a younger audience, including a memorable MTV Unplugged gig, won him a new fan base. He was making a comeback, picking up numerous awards along the way. In Monte Carlo, he proudly showed off his World Best-Selling Jazz Artist of the Year award and Legend Award, which he received for his outstanding contribution to the music industry. In 1995, Bennett held down a Latin vibe during the Super Bowl halftime show. The San Diego Chargers faced the San Francisco 49ers at Joe Robbie Stadium in Miami. And no, Tony didn't leave his heart in Miami. During the 59th Primetime Emmy Awards in 2007, Bennett performed a duet with Christina Aguilera, proved to be one of the highlights of the prestigious event held in Los Angeles. Later, Bennett accepted his award for Outstanding Individual Performance in a Variety or Music Program for an American Classic. In 2018, Bennett had just arrived at New York's Madison Square Garden, where he took home the Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album Grammy for Tony Bennett Celebrates 90. Tony Bennett has tied the knot 3 times. His first marriage was to Patricia Beach in 1952. Then he married Sandra Grant in 1971. And wife number 3 is Susan Crowe, whom he married in 2007. At his last show, Bennett gave a heart-wrenching performance in New York City billed as One Last Time, an evening with Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, revealing his immediate retirement. There won't be any additional concerts. His son and manager, Danny Bennett, told Variety on August 13th. This was a hard decision for us to make, as he is a capable performer. One, however, that was made by doctor's orders. And capable he certainly was, as the sold-out concert with Lady Gaga aired on CBS on November 28th, and Bennett positively shone, singing standards like Fly Me to the Moon and Steppin' Out with My Baby. He also performed duets with Lady Gaga, including Love for Sale and Anything Goes, and Gaga herself teared up when she took a moment on stage to talk about him.